What is up, guys? It's your boy SUPLEX here, coming back at you with another video. Yes sir, yes sir. Today we are doing Summerslam predictions. We're continuing with the Summerslam related theme just for the rest of the week, you know, leading up to the big PPV. But yeah, we are doing Summerslam predictions. Right now is 10 matches confirmed, but I feel like it's a little less, you know, than usual, right? Especially for a big four. So we're gonna do, you know, I don't want to say fantasy booking, but I'm gonna just say matches I think that might happen. Like, you know, they might confirm it on Twitter, you know, like an hour before, the night before, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna make the match today. Who knows? But yes. So with that being said, and without, you know, what is it, dilly-dallying? Yeah, you know, lollygagging, you know what I mean? Without, you know, procrastinating. Because we gotta get our procrastination off before school starts, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta get the habits out. So without further ado, let's hop into these predictions. But before we hop into these predictions, you know what to do. If you don't know what to do, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Just refresh your mind a little bit. Make sure you hit that like button with a German suplex, yes sir, and make sure you hit that sub with a belly to belly. Okay, all right. Now that we're good, right? We're good. Yeah. Now that we're good, let's hop into it. So first match, we got Drew Gulak versus Oney Lorcan for the WWE Cruiserweight title. These guys coming off of 205 Live. Best in-ring product today, if you ask me. But yeah, so recently, as you know, we saw Buddy Murphy leave during WrestleMania. Cedric Alexander left shortly before that, or shortly after that. Ali left before that too. So, you know, 205's been having this transition towards their new stars, right? We've seen guys like Tony Nese finally get the belt. Drew Gulak, champion right now. Now, it seems like Oney Lorcan is being put in a prime position to, you know, take the brand, you know, carry the brand on his back like Cedric Alexander did. Seeing as he did beat Cedric Alexander in Cedric's last match for 205, I guess that's how they're building him, but to be honest with you, Oney Lorcan's not it for me. I don't know. He doesn't show enough character, you know. Cedric had this character. Like, he was sort of like a John Cena for the cruiserweights almost, just a little bit, you know what I'm like. That's what his character was. But in terms of this match, right, I have Drew Gulak going over just because Oney Lorcan, I feel like it'd be too quick, you know what I mean? Maybe they are building him, they're clearly building him for something big, but I think it's too quick for him to, you know, just get that brass ring per se, you know what I mean? I feel like give Gulak some time. Gulak's been a solid champion, to say the least. But yeah, I don't think it's Lorcan's time just yet. Next up, we got Trish Stratus versus Charlotte Flair. Big match, I guess. I mean, it doesn't feel that big. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel too big. But Trish Stratus still a legend. Charlotte Flair, one of the top women in WWE, of course. So, I mean, it's a pretty unpredictable match now that you think about it, because you could see them clearly giving Charlotte like the win here, because, you know, that's what legends are for. Like, once you're a legend, you put over the younger talent, right? But I feel like this could be the case where Trish, you know, goes over. Like, there's no, because Charlotte's been built so high already. It's like she doesn't need this, you know what I mean? But I feel like they're gonna go the route of having Charlotte go over. Charlotte does, I'm keep it bug. I don't feel like Charlotte needs the win, but at the end of the day, who else are you gonna put her up against? Like, you're not gonna bring Trish back so she can face Liv Morgan. No offense to Liv Morgan, wherever she's at. She just appeared, but you know, you're not gonna bring Trish Stratus to face, you know, whatever mid-card woman, you know what I mean? Like a Sonya Deville or whatever. Like, you're not gonna do that. But damn, I don't know. I feel like Charlotte just had a lot of building, you know. I feel like she can put over some people. I mean, she did put over Ember, but you know what I mean. Anyway, moving on. Next match, we got Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. So what was it, Monday we see, this was rumored the past couple weeks, Goldberg gonna come back. We heard Dolph Ziggler, he keeps mentioning Goldberg through his promos. Monday night we see Goldberg come, he's like, yeah, you're next. This should be an easy squash. I have Goldberg going over. Whatever reason, WWE doesn't want Goldberg to lose. Whatever, he's not even your creation, you know what I mean? Like, Goldberg is a straight WCW original. He's not even your guy, but apparently we got to keep Goldberg strong. Who's he ever gonna put over? I don't know, but I just find that weird, man. But yeah, quick squash. Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler. Goldberg going over. Next up, for the US title, I got AJ. Oh, I don't have AJ Styles. We got AJ Styles versus Ricochet. I mean, I feel like this is the most predictable match, just because you're not going to take the title off of AJ. He literally not only did he just win the title last month, but, I mean, that's not stopping before, but, you know, he just won the title. Not only that, he just reunited with the OC, right? You got to let them, you know, let it marinate, of course, you know? You got to let him go on a streak, you know? Take him seriously. They just signed new deals. Like, why would you take it off of them? So, easy prediction here. AJ Styles going over Ricochet. I don't know where Ricochet would go from here. I feel like after SummerSlam, you know, with Bischoff and Heyman, they're in their roles now, so they're gonna start to settle in. You're gonna start seeing new things, but AJ Styles has to win here. Ricochet can, I don't know what heel he'd go for. Like, maybe they might continue this rivalry, but no, I feel like this rivalry's run its course, honestly. Oh, you guys let me know. But I'd say Ricochet would probably go feud with some other mid-card heel, maybe Bobby Lashley, I don't know. And AJ Styles is on his way to becoming at least one of the better US champions in recent memory. Moving on, we got Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon in, I want to say, an I Quit match, but it's really not an I Quit match. It's just if Owens loses, he has to quit. So I don't know why you don't call it an I Quit match, but whatever. Now, they could go a few ways with this one, because if you think about it, Owens quitting, you know, he's not gonna quit, but like if he had to quit, right? Shane McMahon would be such a heel, like he'd have such heat, dude. The heat would be nuclear, and then you'd end up having like some face, you know, authority role or something like that. They bring him back, right? Maybe Owens comes back for the Rumble. That would be a huge pop, honestly. Like, that would be huge, right? But at the same time, a lot of us, the heat that Shane McMahon has right now, it's a go away heat. Like, we don't want him on our screens. So at that point, you just, you know, it would upset the fan base maybe too much to, you know, want to stay invested. But I don't think you want to lose Kevin Owens going into Fox. So I'm going to say Kevin Owens goes over Shane McMahon. Moving on. We got The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor. I feel like this should be a squash as well. Just because Finn Balor is supposed to be taking time off after this, right? So I say just do the job. You know, let Bray Wyatt get some of his crap in, as they say. Yeah, a little censored there, but you know, let Bray Wyatt get his stuff in, right? And then that's it. That's all it has to be. It doesn't have to be too long, you know. So yeah, Bray Wyatt clearly. Then Bray Wyatt goes on to the next feud. We'll see from here. I'm liking the Fiend so far, though. But yeah, Bray Wyatt getting the dub. Now we got Bayley versus Ember Moon. The only really fresh matchup on the card, in all honesty. Well, I guess besides, you know, Stratus and Flair. But, you know, like, it's just fresh in terms of, like, current superstars, right? Bayley and Ember Moon never had a match before, so I don't know. I feel like they're setting up Bayley for a good, solid run here. I'm hearing Sasha's gonna come back or something, so maybe they might be setting up something for that. Who knows? But I think Bayley gets the win here, just because Ember Moon hasn't been built up enough as a contender, as a serious challenger to win the title. Moving on, we got Becky Lynch versus Natalya Neidhart. Let's be real. There's like, in terms of the women on Raw, there's no one who I can see challenging Becky. In all honesty, like for that title, like if you were to switch the title, it would be a downgrade in every aspect with literally every person, even Alexa Bliss. All right, so this should be clear. I feel like I hope this match doesn't go unnecessarily long. I feel like it will, honestly. But Becky Lynch and Natalya, I got Becky Lynch going over. Moving on, we got Kofi Kingston. I don't know why I did that. Cut that out. We got Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton. Match 10 years in the making. 10 years. I think we can all agree this is the most anticipated match on the card. So, no, this is also the most unpredictable match because Kofi's been having such a great reign. Like, he's been booked like Okada. It's absolutely great. Alright, and then on the other hand, you got them going into Fox, going to like a big cable market. You might want to have a recognizable name like Randy Orton. Randy Orton just had some viral video on Instagram with his wife RKO'd him, right? So I feel like it depends. Like, do you think WWE goes for the press? They go for the mainstream stuff, or do you go with what's been a really great reign? Not to mention a historical, it's historical because it's first black champ. You want to, especially in 2019, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of more cultural awareness and stuff like that. I don't know. It's like, but I mean, Kofi's not as big as a name, but at the same time, I mean, it's a hard decision, But right now, we gotta make a choice, and damn, I honestly hate to say it. I don't want it, but I honestly think WWE is gonna put the title on Randy. Now, I don't know why. I really don't want Kofi to lose, man. I don't know why you'd have. I feel like Kofi could carry that thing to Mania and then just have that New Day triple threat everyone's talking about. And I can honestly, like, if Kofi can get past this, then I feel like he'll make it there. You know what I mean? This is clearly the most anticipated match on the card, so I guess I'd be fine with either decision. Well, no, I'd be more fine with Kofi winning, but I understand why Randy would win, though. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, I got Randy winning. Damn, it sucks to say it, but I can't see them going into Fox in the fall and not have some big name guy be the champ. It just, I don't know. Maybe they're putting it on Randy so Roman can take it off of Randy, which is terrible. But you know what? We'll see. Right now, I got Randy Orton winning. Moving on to the main event of the evening, we got Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins. I don't know what's going on with Seth Rollins recently. Let's be real. Twitter game's been subpar, my guy. It's been subpar. Everyone seems to hate Seth Rollins now. I don't hate him like them, but like I see like I don't know what he's doing, man. I see why they can hate him. Why they're giving him all that flack, but in terms of this, Rollins is injured, kayfabe wise at least. The guy got F5 like 10 times. Gotta be Brock. If Seth was to win this, it would make the story completely, useless. It's like you went through the same story twice. You literally have the same story going into Mania and now into SummerSlam. I don't know why they're running back in the first place, but I guess Brock had to cash in at some point. Those are my predictions. I got Brock over Seth. We'll run it back real quick. I got Brock over Seth, Becky over Natalya, Kofi over Orton, Bayley over Ember Moon, Kevin Owens over Shane McMahon, Bray Wyatt over Finn Balor. AJ Styles over Ricochet, Goldberg over Ziggler, Charlotte Flair over Trish Stratus, Drew Gulak over Oney. Alright, now I got the matches that I think might happen but aren't announced yet, so I can't really predict it, but you know. So first match, I got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ali for the IC title. I find it weird how the IC title isn't confirmed to be defended and is announced to be defended. Seeing, you know, IC title, SummerSlam, that's like a, you know, they're like synonymous with each other. But yeah, I feel like that will be the case. This match will happen just because there's only 10 matches on the card. 9 of those 10 matches are main card material. So they're gonna need at least 2 matches for the kickoff, maybe 3. We'll see what happens. But they'll probably do 3, so I have more than 1. But yeah. So definitely I see Nakamura versus Ali being on the kickoff show. Next, we got Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Now apparently this match was scrapped, but you know, you never know how things turned out, because it was supposed to be announced but then they pulled it or something. I don't know what's going on. But that being said, I still think it's gonna happen. I don't feel like you can just have Roman Reigns not on SummerSlam. You know what I mean? Like you just can't have him just disappear. It'd just be wrong, you know. So yeah, definitely I still think a match might happen. Maybe something, maybe like an angle, like a backstage brawl, you know. But some interaction at least. But I'll just put a match, just, you know, generalize it. But you know, some interaction will happen. And last but not least, I've got Cedric Alexander versus Drew McIntyre, probably on the kickoff show as well. Just because they need 3 matches for the kickoff show, and they don't even have 1 match on the kickoff show. But usually they just have the cruiserweights announced as the main card, and then they'll switch it, you know, last minute. They'll be like, yeah, it's on the kickoff show now, woohoo! You know, that used to really aggravate me when Cedric and Ali was on the brand. That used to aggravate the crap out of me, because oof. Those matches would be killer on the kickoff show, man. They'd be killer. But with that being said, those are my bold predictions. Let me know what you guys think. You know, coming back at you with NXT TakeOver Toronto predictions video. So make sure you check that out. That being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button with the German suplex. Make sure you hit that sub with the belly to belly. And again, tell me your predictions down below. Let me know if you guys are excited for SummerSlam. It's been your boy Father Suplex, and we